on a daily basis. I'm trying to make changes while your head's in the cloud like a skyscraper. You're trying to make paper, you're trying to make pesos. You're trying to get that green stuff with the big faces. You need to change paces and see what's important, like this infant genocide that they call abortion. All these mothers left with kids cause the dad's aborted. She working full time, now the children turned to orphans. I give a shit about what car you drive. People starving right now, they barely alive. Not just overseas, but right in your city. So excuse me if I don't feel like dancing like Diddy. The things you love in life, I don't really care for. What you call real talk is fake, dog. Therefore, when you speak, I don't really listen. I might nod my head, but I am not paying attention. So I ask you, where is your intelligence? Cause you ask, where's the love, and it's not relevant. You ain't heard, kids can't even pray now. God's not allowed on the school yard.
We all got our stories, okay? People making money on their story. That's how you package it and whatever you want to package. You got me on that tip? And I said that for reference to my conversation is that we all got stories in this room. The general story, though, is right now is that he brought these boys together with their personal stories. You got me? In this organization that they do this common goal and stuff at. That's the general theme of this program right now. Because what I believe in, the legalization and stuff, and way certain things and laws will change, pay attention to where I'm coming from. When I'm talking about the young men and the bonds of bringing them together and stuff, it's in the context of what they do, these things would get them in trouble. Not the things that they do. Do you understand what I'm saying by that? The context of where you, for example, if you get out there and get sloppy drunk in the street and get bashed in your head, that's what we talk about Godfather Weekend, and get out there. Yeah, you're going to suffer the consequences of the principality of the world. Tickets, speeding for drunk driving, DUIs, people getting hurt, drunk, all that stuff. But if you did it in the context of brotherhood, of a bonding of a function, and you're sitting out talking and having a brew, you know what I'm saying? And you pay attention here, maybe you here to have a brew and speak your mind when you have a chance with brother that you don't have to worry about getting your teeth back if you said the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? That's the brotherhood, the bond. So you could, in a group here, you don't have to go out there and act this way. That's what we're trying to create. You got me? All right. Now, what we are bitching about our brothers, like any family does, you bitch about your brother and your sister when they fucking up. But we'll be the first one to run there and grab them, embrace them, and help them when they need help. You got that point too.
Santino though, I know he fucked up. I was in the same struggle, but the word advice I could give to him is get out of it. Because all my friends, all my Mexican friends, my Puerto Ricans, black, white, when those all in crackhead and the crack business slanging and all that, they all got caught. First for me, that's the reason I got the hell out of Wasco to go live in Lost Hills. Because not only the gang life there, there's the freaking crack life, fucking slanging and shit, all that. But all the advice I gotta say to Santino, you gotta get out, because it's Wasco, it's bad, it's bad.
I want to go back to you.
Hey, nah, man.
No, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
No, man. I want to go back to one thing because you said something, but you're flirting. Quiet. You're flirting with the edges. But I'm not gonna let you get away with it. It's right with it. It's going to get the edges and got away. You said that everybody has their beef with Al Neri. Everybody has their whole thing with the. I go to Santino. Where you going?
I'll take a piss.
Yeah, you ain't gotta leave always at the key parts.
Lose your meat, lose your seat.
You said you had your own personal beef, your own thing with Al Neri.
You know what? Nah, fuck. Forget that. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you ain't spitting, if you know how to retain some information and take it in and understand what somebody is talking about, homie, you ain't got no fucking disorder. I'm keeping it motherfucking real. You can understand your ABC, you can understand what motherfuckers is talking about, you can understand what niggas are saying, and you can understand how you getting yourself into some shit. You is not no motherfucker. There's nothing wrong with you, homie. You know what you're doing. Period. You're
Talking about that ball, man.
Just like that. And that's how it is. That's how it is. Because he doesn't have no physical disorder like to where it's really messing with him. Nah. Well, I know that kid is smart, man. He's just lazy. That's what it is. He's smart, but he's just lazy. That's his disorder, the lazy disorder.
Does anybody know the real disorder he has? Because my disorder is I can't understand. I can't like focus right. That's my disorder.
ADD.
ADD. Well, I don't know what it is, but
check it out.
That's my disorder. But what's Alneri's disorder? I really don't understand.
Can't nobody else tell you what's wrong in your head, man. To me, you a motherfucker that know how to learn some shit. You can retain some energy. You can retain some information. You know what I'm saying to you, homie. To me, you ain't got no damn disorder.
You talking about me?
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Alneri. I'm talking about y'all. Yes, you know what you doing. To me, you know what you doing.
Yeah, I've always felt that disorders were just something that the doctor labels you when they want to give you prescriptions or something.
I'm not going to pin it on you and say, oh, you have a mental disorder. That's not
exactly.
Man, come on now, man.
That's how I feel.
Everybody's born different, homie. Everybody's born different for a reason. Everybody's born different.
Some have disorders, some don't.
No, that's not even. I think.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Some have disorders, some don't. Okay.
This dude can understand some shit. If you teach him something, he can learn that.
But he's slow like me. He don't understand that quick.
Look, come on,
he don't catch on that quick. I don't catch on that quick.
You catching on the? You show
I'm catching on right now.
What the hell I'm telling you? You show is catching on
crack,
with
baby.
the hell. No, my nigga, come on.
Any other drug, I just catch on.
Come on now, my nigga. All I'm saying is.
Yeah, I get tired of hearing that episode about the crack baby. Why you going with that all the time?
I blame my fucking mama for it.
So that's why you keep throwing that out there? Because you blame, you try to throw blame?
No, hold on. Let's get this. Well, no, I ain't Dorothy. I said my real mom.
I know you talking about. Who are you talking to? Like that cutting back. No, man, down. Don't bite his head.
Yeah,
I have to put that dog down.
I'm just saying.
But that's the crack baby. That's the crack baby.
When some
you need to
people
let go.
are weighing like the rest. I'm like, I was like backing up out there, but.
It's okay to back out down there.
Yeah, I ain't sure I'm talking about disorder people. I'm backing up disorder people right now. When some people are born, they have disorders, alright? I have a freaking disorder. Alneri has disorders, so you can't be tapping on fucking no disorder, right?
But you ain't hearing what you ain't
speaking the fucking truth, man.
Alright, man. What I'm saying to you is,
like a fucking
I'm not saying that you stupid. I'm not calling you no names. I'm not calling you out of your name. All I'm saying is, if you can understand the words that's coming out of my mouth, you can understand some shit. If I'm telling you, you can retain certain information. There's motherfuckers out there that have disorders that is worse than yours, that can't understand some shit. To me, you are a person who can understand some shit. You know when you know what's bad, what's right, and you know what's wrong.
So you're saying, if I can understand it, I don't have disorder.
If you can understand what I'm saying, you ain't got no disorder. You ain't got no
disorders though. This person that doesn't understand, this person that can't catch on, there's people that freaking let's say can't write right.
You didn't tell me. Listen, if you didn't tell me, all right, listen. Check this out. If you did not tell me that you had a disorder, I would never know that you had a disorder. I'd be like, nah.
Hey, don't we all be honest right here? So
he gave you a compliment. He gave you a compliment. You know, he gave you a compliment. Look. He's saying that he never, if you wouldn't have said nothing, he never felt you had one.
I'm just backing that on him right here.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
I have to agree with Ron.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? This is the reason why I agree with Ron. The reason why I agree with Ron is because I know of some personal people, some friends of mine. I can't say their names. There's nobody that you guys know who was labeled certain things when they were young. They were given medicine, stuff like that, and it was all a bunch of crap. I think a lot of these disorders are just labeled to just different, like dyslexia, all that stuff. Here you go, you got this. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, that's because you got that. I mean, I just think people just tossing that. I mean, some people obviously, like Aunt Jean's care home, some people obviously are just, you know, they're disabled. But there's other things that are like, come on.
You are not obviously disabled, homie. You are not obviously disabled. You cannot tell me that you are obviously disabled. You are a regular dude to me, homie. That's all I'm saying.
Don't limit yourself.
You can't.
Don't limit yourself. Don't let anybody put their stuff on you. Trust me. You told me this. You told me that you're a crack baby. You're not dead.
No, what?
You're not dead.
Don't mean you're not dead.
But you can die from
that.
Hold up.
Be able to focus at the highest capacity.
Exactly.
No, y'all niggas got it all fucked up. Y'all thinking like I'm freaking saying that like, oh, I'm proud to be a freaking
No, we're not saying
disabled.
that.
Yeah, nigga, you saying that? I'm saying I'm proud to be a disabled person. No, I'm not proud to be a disabled person, motherfucker. I ain't saying
Well, I'm
that
saying
shit.
you're not a disabled person.
I don't go around saying, hey, I'm gonna go to college. Nigga, I don't go to college and say I'm disabled, dog. I'm trying to get this shit better out of me, okay?
We're not, nobody's...
No, you too, motherfucker. You said that. You act like I'm going around. Nigga, ain't funny, what you laughing about? You telling me? You're saying that.
Look at this, daddy.
I'm proud to be saying I'm disabled. I don't go around saying like, hey, Tom, I'm disabled. Did you hear? I'm just saying that. I'm just being honest. I'm backing up Al Neri.
But that's not what
I
I'm
ain't know the
saying
freaking
either.
he was out on freaking disabled.
Careful, what you call real talk is fake, dog. Therefore, when you speak, I don't really listen. I might nod my head, but I am not paying attention. So I ask you, where is your intelligence? Cause you ask, where's the love, and it's not relevant. You ain't heard, kids can't even pray now. God's not allowed on the schoolyard playground. You say you ain't a Christian, so you don't even care. Well, don't Jews and Muslims also say prayers? That makes up for 9/10 of all religions. So who let the 10% make the decision? The minority